The game's future star, Stephen Pettit, out of the state of Arkansas, is on the hill here. Next to dig in, Zach Ross. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, kid.
From the stretch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all. So next to bat will be Zach Ross. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Get a good pitch. Here we go.
He's set and the pitch. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
This one's chopped to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate is Zach Ross. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And there's out number 2. And now Zach Ross grounded out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him, fouled off. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hard hit towards center. Hazley is there. 2 gone. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Iron Pigs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mick Abel takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Zach Warren hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew. Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Ready now is Craig Bollinger, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Simone Muzziotti comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Plays at one now.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
This ball will be chopped foul. He'll start this one at 274. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
This is another example, D-Roll, of letting your outfielders help you right here. This ball looks like it's extra bases off the bat, but, oh, the right fielder has no part of that.
And that's exactly what the hitter was thinking. Nothing better than it happening in front of you. You hit a missile into the right field corner, and you're thinking you're coming around second going, hee-hee. Not to be.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Robertson for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Jalen Ortiz. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. So now to the plate, Alden Washington. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Comes into play here at 273. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Luis Garcia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball?
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 2-0. Digging in will be Johan Rojas, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And the pitch. Left side. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next up, Craig Bollinger. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Line softly to the right side. 0-1. Here it comes. Bounce it to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Simone Muzziotti. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Uh-oh, this one goes behind him at the plate. Careful now, it's ball 2. And now things are starting to get a little more. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. That brings up Pavin Smith.
Now batting.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Change up low, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. First delivery to him. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. In the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
A ball and a strike now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now, Alden Washington, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is under it, 2 gone. So next to hit is number 19. He hit a sac fly earlier, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And that one yanked just foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in now, Luis Garcia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. At the plate now is Johan Rojas. He bounced out last time up, and he fouls this one off. 0-1, here it comes.
0-2.
Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Craig Bollinger is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To short. Right to him. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Simone Muzziotti. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Into the box, Haven Smith, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Casey Sadler is going to come on in relief as he'll be making...
Hey, a nice win, and man, was the offense explosive. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to blow this one open.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Bisons get their 20th home win this year. Zach Ross earned his 9th win of the year. Spencer Howard worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Buffalo Bisons. Division rivals do battle. Next,
your Buffalo Bison.
George Kirby gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Ready to take his hacks again, Zach Ross blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
1-0 the count. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, and there's one down now. Now to bat, Zach Ross singled in his last at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Zach Ross, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Hazley is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're out. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Iron Pigs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Alexi Ramirez earns win number 7 on the season. Vincenzo Aiello hammers down the 5. For Mark. Time for baseball of the minor. John Duplantier will be on the mound for the series opener. Now to the plate, Zach Ross. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Modiak. 1 out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Ross. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Make the turn. Make the turn.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And there are 2 away now. Up next, Nick Decker, runner in scoring position with 2 runs. The 0-2 delivery. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good...
And now in the box, Zach Ross singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hand on third, Scott at second, Gamble at first, one gone. Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alden Washington.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Simone Muzziotti. A ball hit hard to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
One time right now.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
A 1 pitch on its way. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Gamble is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Moniak, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Ready to take his hacks again, Zach Ross. Lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second here with nobody out. Drilled right back up the middle.
Come on,
what a stop.
The
second for 1. On to first, a double play. 11-1 at the end of this one. The Bisons took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. David Parkinson notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Mick Abel will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Next to hit, Zach Ross. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hard 90, hard 90,
Throw
hard
on
90.
to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors. Next, it'll be Simone Muzziotti, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So stepping in is Zach Ross. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Up couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Scruggs, the runner at third. Hand on second. Scott is over at first with one away. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are. Stepping in next, Hunter Alberto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alberto.
To third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. Next up is Zach Ross. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, way to get on the
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempted. Now into the box, number 19 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High pop-up. Ross is there for it. 1 away. So now here is Zach Ross, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. And now here is Zach Ross, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Ortiz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Buffalo Bisons rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Sam Wolf with his 4th win this season. Minor League Baseball on the show. So now here is Zach Ross looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Pick up the ball.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the. Next, it'll be Zach Ross. He bounced out last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. Now both runners on the move. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, it's there. He's out trying to take 3rd. Striding forward now is the DH, Zach Ross. Singled in his last at-bat. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 25 for him on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Let's go.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Zach Ross, and he represents the potential go-ahead run.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Long run for the center fielder.
Are you kidding me?
He gets there and makes
Come on.
the play for the 1st out.
Damn, man.
Zach Ross will
Go.
stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point
Chicken
here.
sit.
A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Walk, man, walk.
Now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard.
You're supposed to walk, asshole.
Catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he's 4-2, the final score today.
Go. Let's go, man.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball. It's the show. And Matthew Allen gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the 1st inning.
1-2, here it comes.
Oh, come on.
Nobody here, nobody.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away.
Come on, man.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop
Good
on the
stop.
slide.
Nice.
What a play. Next, here is Shervian Newton, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move.
Nice.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. He's set. Here it comes. Cedric Addison is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
2 down, 2 down.
Up.
Now that's popped up. Ross waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Into the box, Britt Beatty, and D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality?
Thank you, guys.
Try to work their way back.
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Here we go, guys.
Here comes the 1-2. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Fastball
Nice.
on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
In now, Dylan Thomas. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The average coming in, 257. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Behind 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a
Oh,
groove.
come on.
He's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Dylan Thomas becomes out number 2 this inning. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but
Let's
a good
go,
scoop
guys.
first saves an error as the side is retired.
Let's see.
Now
It's
to
still
the plate
6.
here is Gosuke
Wow.
Katoa, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Next to stand in is Khalil Lee. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder
That's it.
is on the run.
Thank
He
you.
tracks it down and makes the play to record the second
go.
out. Now it'll be Francisco Alvarez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Right there,
Popped
straight
him
up.
up. Choi near the first base bag. And he makes the play to end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Bisons lead it 6-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. Sliders,
nice.
3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
The batter, the first baseman, Cedric Addison.
At the plate now, Cedric Addison, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch there on the inside, black, called to strike. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Can't start any better than this. He's set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman. Brett Beatty popped up. Brantley has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Dylan Thomas. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Thomas is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matt.
That's foul.
It's the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense.
No, the no-hitter's gone.
Have to make plays against this
Damn,
guy.
man.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
This will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
So now to the plate goes Kato.
The second baseman.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Nice.
A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
That'll be a souvenir.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled away. Hit to third. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Francisco Alvarez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, some his offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
To the plate now, number one. A ball and no strikes. No hits
Are you
to
serious?
this point. Fouled off. One out, nobody on.
Literally in the exact same spot. And in the first one, you have to call that
And it's
a
fouled
ball?
away. The 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Shervy and Newton. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first.
Nice. Let's
easily,
go,
and the side
guys.
is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 6 full. Buffalo's in front of this one, 6-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cedric Addison, and they could use a spark from him here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
Well behind
Nice.
that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's 2-2.
Grounded to short. And there's one away. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ Show Track for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. Standing in now, Brett Beatty, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him on the good
Nice.
slider there. Swung on and missed
Let's
as
go.
he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in next, Dylan Thomas, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. The 0-1 delivery.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
That's it.
A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall.
Go home, nobody.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses
Nice.
for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but
Looking at a fastball to end the inning.
Nice.
No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back from the stretch.
Leading off.
Now that's popped up.
second
Lozano
baseman.
trying to get there.
Okay.
And that's going to land foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So here is Khalil Lee, 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there for strike 1.
offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, come on now, guys.
And he
Oh,
looks at a ball,
come on.
1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And
nice.
He struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping in once again is Francisco Alvarez,
catcher,
trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Bisons lead it 6-0. Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" lefty, and tonight's comes to a conclusion 6-1 the final. The Bisons jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Ross gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Matthew Allen permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight.
Why you didn't
Partners
even
in the
make
booth,
it?
Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and
Full
our
innings.
entire crew. I'm Matt Vasquez.
Damn.
You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Drive home safely.
Welcome back to tonight's minor league pregame show. As we close in on AAA East action, let's have a look at our Bowman prospect spotlight. Zach Ross comes into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending his streak in this one?
Yeah, Matty, consistent hitting mechanics, a great eye, feel for the barrel right there, Matty V. I actually think it's going to continue. This guy looks so calm in the box. I don't see that he doesn't get a knock today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Buffalo Bisons and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Bradish is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Now at the plate here is Zach Ross. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety. And right now, this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt. And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1. The 3-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Thomas is there and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. He's set and the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gamble, base runner at first with 1 out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Come on, baby. Speed up, drive. Full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball.
So the next to bat will be Zach Ross. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. He settles under it.
Damn,
and makes the
man,
catch
come on.
the deepest confine of the ballpark. So now into the box is Zach Ross. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
2-0 now. Two balls.
Oh, damn.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on.
And there goes my hitting streak.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Ross on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a dive. Takes it himself, and he got him. Striding in is Sam Hilliard. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Runner breaks for third. Hopped up.
Oh, man.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. And stepping in, Nick Decker. He flew out in his last debut.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
Now that
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and they come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle
And my hitting streak came to an end.
His 9th.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Syracuse Mets. Sam Wolf will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do.
Now at the plate is Zach Ross. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Come on now, get the pitch up there, kid.
Now the pitch. Fouled off. Jaquez has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall.
Whoa,
It's a home run.
home run.
Solo shot to right center. Number 26 for him on the season. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does, a power hitter.
Next to dig in, Gosuke Kato. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded to third. Throw to the plate. Tag applied by Brantley. He is out at the plate. Next to him is Zach.
I always got a
We'll see what he can do here after
run.
going deep his first time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched
matter
the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And now, Ji-Man Choi grounded out in his last at-bat. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit to first. Scooped up.
Get down.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Syracuse is out in front, 5-2. So now to the plate, Zach Ross singled in his last at-bat.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good.
Okay.
Job just to make contact. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Thomas moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Zach Ross will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Pulled toward right center field.
Sack fly, sack fly, sack fly.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in the score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Let's go. We are in complete control of this game.
He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Damn.
Herrera will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And this one concludes with a 10-7 score. The Bisons scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Jacob Barnes earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Welcome to MLB The Show in this present. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Zach Ross. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0. Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here it comes, 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
No.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to steal that back.
Come on. I was safe. I was safe, man. Come on.
Digging in will be Zach Ross. A potential tying run for him at third base.
That is some bullshit, man. Come on.
First pitch on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A swing and
come on.
It hooks foul.
Damn, man.
Ready on 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Next up, Zach Ross trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. On the line, that's a base hit. Gamble is on his way home. Safe at the plate.
Let's go.
At 3. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. Here comes the 1-2. He's running, and they bunch him up inside on this one as it's grounded to short.
Go,
the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. At the plate now is Zach Ross, looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it.
Beat it out.
And
Come on.
on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Syracuse Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 51 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Syracuse Mets and the Buffalo Bisons. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Ross, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Here's the first pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So next to bat will be Shervian Newton. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club. There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going, so he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Cedric Addison comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So next to hit is Freddie Valdez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Tried to hold up there.
Billy.
Down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the... Now to the plate, Dylan Thomas. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd. And they start him out away with a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Brian O'Keefe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, O'Keefe averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Line hard into left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Paez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hilliard able to track it down for the third out. So they breeze through this. He's set. Here it comes. Gosuke Kato is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gosuke Kato goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Edgardo Fermin comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Khalil Lee. He bounced out last time up. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. And now in the box, Shervian Newton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. Pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Shervian Newton goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Stepping in now, Cedric Addison, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
He ran around.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch popped up, and there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Valdez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Dylan Thomas.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Howard will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now to bat, Brian O'Keefe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. At the plate now, Michael Pius, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first.
Nice. Let's go, guys.
Play to get him out of the inning. Now into the box, Gosuke Kato. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
In now, Edgardo Fermin, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Kato gets his lead at first, nobody out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Nice.
Hey, no outs here.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. On to first.
Nice.
And they
Let's
turn
go.
the play.
Thank you, guys.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Khalil Lee, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the
Did I
first
say he
strike.
was 0 for 5 in the series?
Wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, 2 outs. Place it 1.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Bisons lead it 2-0. Now here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
To the plate now, Cedric Addison. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd here, nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. That misses 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else than this off the plate.
And
no, come on.
Away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this
Let's go.
goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to lead the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Dylan Thomas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down.
Sakes.
It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
God damn it.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Casey Sadler has been summoned from the bullpen. A 1-run finish, 4-3 to final tally today. Number 67 gets the win in relief. His
Fucking serious, guy. What the fuck? Wow.
Dan.
Pitching again? What?
Time for baseball of the...
I just pitched, man.
Jackson Rutledge, Missouri-born right. Ready now is Giselle Antuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Wings.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
I like doing
Hand is right there, and it's a very
fast,
quick out
fast,
number
man.
one.
Hey, come on.
Up next, Drew Avens. First pitch
Batting
on its
second.
way.
The left fielder.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he will make the play.
Nice.
2 away now.
That's just a great effort from him out there. Good hustle to make the reaching grab, and then the barrel roll for style points. I'll give him a 10.
I'll give him a 10.
At the plate, Luis Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. The 1-1 home. 2 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go?
Come on.
No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Second inning coming up here at Blue River with no score.
4-4, take the base.
And that brings up Scott Schebler.
Leading up for the Red Wings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Scott Schebler.
Where's that one now?
0-1, here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Hot shot down the line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
Kick around in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay.
Oh, he's out. Let's go.
Third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see
Oh,
guys
thank
run
goodness.
into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Drew Mendoza.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Into the box now, Drew Mendoza. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lays off that time.
Thought I was going to get him to
The fish ain't biting there on
chase
that
it.
0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Johan Mieses.
The
A little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he
Let's
takes
go.
strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to hit, Elvis Perez.
Batting 8th,
First
the
pitch
catcher,
on its way.
Elvis.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is taken strike 1.
Would have been strike 1 anyway.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
2-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-2 the count. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next, it'll be Dominic Oliver.
Batting 9th, the first baseman, Dominic Oliver.
First delivery to him.
Let's go
Fouled
finish
away.
off this inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A
Nice.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 down. You got
I'll
2
tell
down.
you, if I'm pitching right now,
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Yasel
The
Antuna.
shortstop,
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Antuna.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
That's foul.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. 1 away.
Let's go.
So stepping in is Drew Avens. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Changeup called strike one. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Luis Garcia is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Nothing across here this half. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler.
The center fielder.
And that's taken for strike one.
Schebler.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 0-2 once more. Line toward right center. Hand is there, and he hits it for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty. And digging in next will be the outfielder, Nicky Delmonico. And that is through into center.
Go, buddy, go, 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 go.
So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Drew Mendoza is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3.
Let's go.
It's a double play in the inning. And now here is Johan Mieses. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious.
No!
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
The 0-1 on its way. And Ross throws a breaking ball to freeze him up and catch him looking. Stepping in next, Giselle Antuna, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So now here is Drew Avens. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Out in front of it, strike one. He's set the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. All tied at 1. Into the box, Luis Garcia hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a lot. It's 1-0. Fouled off.
Can we get some runs in, please?
The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Schebler. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike
Yeah,
guys out
pretty
when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another
Finally.
one. Strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Chris Stratton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Rochester came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jason Joyce earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Javier Feliz records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Joining us here this evening, we remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display. Kate Cavalli will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plezak, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Pitch is a cold strike.
Let's go.
It skips in and
My
he's safe.
4th
Close play, but he's in there.
of the season.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak. So
Let's go.
when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side.
Probably once.
So now
Probably
the
once
four-hole
I'm done
hitter,
with
Zach Ross. He collected a base hit his first time up. Breaking pitch here, chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
There you go, left side.
And he turns on one, sending it high and
Is it
deep
gone?
to right.
Is it gone? It's gone.
It's gone.
Let's go. Yes. 27 on the season.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year as we are all knotted up at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what?
Does it go into the
rewind buttons in baseball? That's a mistake.
It goes into the flipping river.
Next up is Zach Ross.
Cool.
He's got hits
like
in both
it
of
kind
his
of puts
at-bats
a
so
couple
far in
of
this one.
bounces into the river.
Change up last time, kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a change up in this scenario right here.
Oh,
a swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
What was I even thinking?
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Let's just see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
So he ran the fastball. Striding forward now is the DH, Zach Ross. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. On a line, that's a base hit.
Find the ball.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Hero. You're so concerned.
Wow, and they end the inning with the call. Next, here is Zach Ross, singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Damn, I was late.
0-1 the count. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back to center field.
Oh, it's gone!
That one is
It's gone!
This game is tied.
Gone! Game tied too. And we're down to our last out.
So a solo shot here to left center field. And we are tied again.
Go big or go home. Haha. Let's go. Ross said go big or go home. And he went big.
Right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
And he's still a loss, man. Oh, come on.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Red Wings.
Come on, really?
No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Bison, 3 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 22 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live. Now to the plate, here is Zach Ross. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. Swung on and driven to right.
Oh,
and no
that's gone.
doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb.
29 on the season.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs.
Next to stand in is Drew Mendoza. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. On the ground to third. Reined in. Throw in time at first for round number 2. Stepping up is Zach Ross. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Come on, baby. See you driving.
Not close. It's 2-0. And it's fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And that is through into right field for a single.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly.
Come on, beat it out,
Only
beat it
play
out.
will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play.
Nice.
Throw won't get him. Now it'll be Sam Hilliard. Now base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Next, it'll be Nick Decker. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center.
Is it gone?
Shebler is
That
back
was
to the
really
track as he takes it for out number 2. So here is Zach Ross. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300.
Not even.
Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down.
Nice. Safe. My 5th.
Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Stepping in once again is Sam Hilliard. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Not good there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he has just given them the lead late.
Let's go.
This is down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Let's go.
To finish in tonight's game. The Bison.
Let's go.
Came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. David Parkinson with his 4th win this season. Adam Simber closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So this is Matt. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a matchup. Now at the plate, here is Zach Ross. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So the next to bat will be Nick Decker, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. And Tuna will put this one away. And digging in next, George Valera. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's the second out.
Not the result I wanted.
He really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time, and the show track data is in 88. So now into the box is Zach Ross, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, hard on the ground towards short right to him. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Striding in is Zach Ross, grounded out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Let's to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Late.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mieses is there, and he'll bring this one in. And stepping in, Dominic Oliver. He bounced out last time up.
Dominic Oliver.
Down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Zach Ross. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and
Really not what happened. Fine.
Now at the plate is Drew Mendoza. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Robertson for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Bisons jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
On 6 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Rochester Red Wings and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Alexander is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They dropped another one last time out, and, in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip.
Next to hit is Zach Ross. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Runner's on his way to third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap it. And now, Zach Ross. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the AB now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder looking up to the track.
Oh, it's gone.
And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So a 3-run shot to right center field and even 30 home runs on the year. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge...
Let's go.
Next to dig in, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Looking good, no one better, come on.
Fouled away. Garcia stands at first with 1 out.
Go, no one better.
Oh, high, deep.
That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. 458. My longest yet of this season.
2-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The pitcher's pissed off.
8-2
Let's
is
go.
how this one ends today. The Buffalo Bisons rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Alexander with his 4th win this season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Jose De Leon takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Jared Ratto works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his second. Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Rochester Red Wings and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Ross will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball to fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
First pitch, 6:35.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball called for strike 2.
No outs here.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. Striding in
Okay,
for his first
I
at bat,
think it's time
Drew
to
Mendoza, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
time
Fellas
to
are home
retire
line
that
as they begin play here this
jersey
evening. They've been in a
as the
nice
guys
little groove,
retired.
winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dilo, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Luis Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. How about that? And that brings up Scott Shepler. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The center fielder.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hey, nobody out now.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Scott Shepler goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Nicky Delmonico stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, come on now.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Delmonico now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Johan Mieses stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. Digging in will be Jeremy De La Rosa. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mario Feliciano. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Big rip at the curveball, but it comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Fouled off. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2
Can
change.
somebody catch
if
it?
If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up, and he fouls this one off. Inside, he misses.
Oh, come on.
So
what is this bullshit, man?
He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away.
That is really some bullshit.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Giselle Antuna. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and it misses. He pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to Robertson for the force out, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on. Now to the plate, Drew Mendoza grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Garcia backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Next up, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strikeout.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Buffalo's in front of this one, 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nicky Delmonico. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Set and the pitch, and he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
Thank you.
He's gonna make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So next to bat will be Johan Mieses, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jeremy.
So now to the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hilliard is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bisons lead it 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Mario Feliciano. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that misses 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here's another 2-2. Curveball. Got
nice.
him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Dominic Oliver, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. First offering on its way.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender. At the plate now is Drew Mendoza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And there's the first out. And now in the box, Luis Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in.
And he's
nice
to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a master. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico. First pitch of the AB now.
Let's go.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
Nice.
The first out of the inning, but
let's go.
More importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Oh.
Now to bat, Johan Mieses. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor.
Oh, my God.
Been so successful up to this point. Got him.
Nice.
4 outs away from
let's go.
History.
Let's go.
Huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Catch it, catch it, catch it.
Long run for the center
Thank
fielder.
you.
He tracks it down and
3 outs
will
away.
end the inning. Now into the box, Mario Feliciano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the
yes.
ballgame. 9th inning
let's go.
as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's downstairs.
Oh man.
Oh. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Fouled off.
on.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And
Come
it's
on.
fouled away.
This guy's really making me work, man.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man
Oh,
on the mound
man.
is getting a
Come
little
on.
short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of
You
pitches,
strike
you're
out this
more
bum.
likely to get a good pitch to hit.
Come
Or
on.
at least force him out of the game.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
4 foul
Come
balls in
on.
this AV. Pitcher cannot
Strike
find
out this-
anywhere to go to put this guy away.
I need to strike out this bomb,
I know
man.
the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game
Let's
great.
go.
And he struck him out for round
Oh,
number
man.
1. So now just 2 outs away from the
Are
new
you
run.
kidding me?
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going
Fuck
to do
you,
it for his
Skip.
starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the
He's
bases
taking
empty,
me
he
out,
stands
and I
to
was
be the
2
winning
strikes.
pitcher here
I was
tonight.
2 outs
They
away
hold up the 1-run lead.
from a
Adam
flipping
Simberg
no-hitter.
answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Simberg.
Close one tonight, 2-1, the final score. The Buffalo Bisons came through
Really?
and battered in the 9th on the way to the win. Adam Simberg gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners,
Are you
Mark DeRosa
fucking
and
kidding me,
Zach and the
Skip?
entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Oh my God.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to
Oh
please
my fucking
drive
God.
home safely.
What the actual fuck? Wow, that's fucking rude. That is fucking rude. I had that game too. I had a fucking no-hitter going. Fucking Skip takes me the fuck out. Wow. Wow, man. My fucking God.